Greetings, land of cryptocurrency. This is the daily chart of Bitcoin. We've got major pump action. So I had been saying through here, this would require volume. Let's have a look at volume. I was saying you don't need to watch any YouTubers to know if it's going to pump. Just watch for the big green juicy bars. There they are, folks. Volume is no longer low. Unfortunately, a lot of this is really high leverage. There's tons of leverage in this Bitcoin market. Dominance buying. So is this a reversal? What I can say is it's time to get rid of this little pink resistance line I had in here, 34,800. I'm going to leave my channels, and I'm still going to leave that descending triangle there just for reference. Let's redraw the line at about 41,500, give or take. We're obviously back into this big range that we were in January. I mean, we've actually never left it since the end of May, since May 20th or so when we dropped down into it. We're not out of it yet. Bitcoin is definitely not out of the woods. So hold off on your moon projections for a minute. Let's just kind of draw in a basic little area here. So see how that's working? Bitcoin is clearly still in there between 30,400, 41,400, just ballpark. It could turn out the bottom was at about 29,000, but Bitcoin's been real deceptive lately. Basically, everything it's been doing since July 19th, it's just kind of some people I'm sure call it right, but it's basically just got everyone off balance, right? It's changing day to day, you know. But I was gonna make this video about a stable coin. I'm gonna hold that off. I'll make that about the next video. I think this is more important right now. So hold off on your moonshots until Bitcoin breaks resistance at 41,400. Different sites will have little numbers here, but let's see. Back here in January, it's about 42,150. So until it clears basically 42,000 and starts putting in closes up there, we're still in this where we've been since the end of May. This is a nice pump, but just be real cautious. Be real cautious. What I want to make the main theme of this video about, besides watching that resistance line, 41, 4, 42, that ballpark, that's the resistance, major resistance before we put the rocket on a rocket platform or start making the blast off videos. Okay, so here, end of January, end of February, end of March. Let me know if a theme develops here. End of April, end of May, end of June. What are we looking at here? Bitcoin pumps and dumps all through 2021. This has held true. The last Friday of every month is a monthly CME closing. Bitcoin is pumped and then dumped down to that general area. It's not a specific rule, but you can clearly see, without a doubt, pump, dump down to the end of the month closure, pump, dump down to the end of the month closure, pump, dump down to end of the month closure. See the dates in the bottom there? Pump, dump down to April, pump, dump down to May. May was a massive one. Pumpage, it was kind of pumpy dumpy here, but there was basically the most recent local top was right here, June 13th. So June, dump down to the end of June. There's no set date, you know, it's not perfect, you know, but what do we've got here? Pump, but it's late in the month, right? So look at this. It's July 27th, July 28th, pumping, right? So that's different. That's a trend that's definitely different That's the first time Bitcoin has done that in 2021. See how that's working? End of the month, dump. Let's just go. I'll just quick run through this real quick, not paying attention to what day of the week it is, but January 28th, see, it's in a trough. February 28th, see, it's in a trough. I'd made a waves on support, little trend lines early back then that was eventually it was broken, but I had noticed this back then in February, March. See how that's working? February 28th, it's in a trough. March 28th, March 25th, 26th, March 25th, 26th, in a trough, right? Last week of the month. Then last week of the month, April 24th, April 25th, right in the trough, Last week of May, in a trough. There was a pump out of it here, but right here. Actually, I kind of have this area. We could probably put it here. Anywhere through here, May 23rd to May 29th. There was actually kind of a little pump here, but it's still close enough, right? This was May 24th, and clearly in a trough, pumped out of it. This was a little different action going on here. Start of the month was a dumpy, but there was a pump, and then let's just put this guy back over here. Last week of June, we could probably even move this arrow over to here. June 26th, it is definitely in a trough. Pumps out of it, and so July did dump down to the third week of the month, but now the last week of the month is a pump. So this is clearly different. This is different. See that? Last week of the month is at a top. So be careful, right? Friday, 2 days away, two market traditional market days away. The closer's in 2 days. So in order for this pattern has been essentially perfect, for lack of a better word, close to perfect as far as ending the month, at least dumping down towards the last Friday of the month, dumping down to that point. For that to happen, it would have to come down in the next couple of days, right? Like tomorrow, the next day, boom, so where might that be? Might that be at 36,000, or is it going to do it at 37, or is it coming all the way back down to hit this top of this channel and the descending triangle again at 32, 33? Has this whole thing here been a massive setup for the whales to annihilate the long positions, right? It was a short squeeze and now a super bad long squeeze. No one knows what's going to happen. I'm not even going to try to guess. Just be careful. Be really careful. I'm a long-time bull. The history of Bitcoin, if you just dollar cost average in, you don't even have to dollar cost average in. If you got 20 extra bucks this week and you stick it in, if you just stick a little, $20 bill in every week from the history of Bitcoin, you would be up massively. So history tells us if you bought it, the top up here at 64,000, 65,000, in 4 or 5 years, you're almost, unless something really bad happens to Bitcoin, then, you're almost guaranteed to probably double your money in a 4 years. So, there's a lot of ways to look at it. It just depends. Are you looking for profit tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, next decade, 2 decades? Are you looking to hand something down to your children, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren, your great-great-great-grandchildren, right? So $100 invested in Bitcoin, right now, you could, it sounds stupid, but, 40, 50 years from now, it could be generational wealth, right? Maybe $100 is a little too much, but you don't know, 10 grand today could set your bloodline up for forever, right? So maybe it's, it's speculation, but that's the kind of thing Bitcoin and crypto is, right? Ethereum, I might switch over to Ethereum because it has more room to run, maybe. This is speculation. I don't want to talk too much. But just watch out, man. This has been a massive dump a massive pump from basically 29,200. And right now it's sitting at 39,700. It got rejected at 40,600. This top pink line is a major resistance. So I'm not making rocket moon videos until we're up over there. If I guessed, I would say there's a dump coming, but there could just be so much hype and enthusiasm and market sentiment turn that just outweighs anything. So, anyways, this is different. This is totally different. July 27th, the 27th of the month generally should be dumping down to that. So is it going to do that in the next 48 hours? Is there a terrible dump coming? I don't know. But if there's not a dump, then this July 2021 will be the first month in this bull run of 2021 where I said bull run, didn't I? I've been saying market cycle for the last couple months. Are we back in the bull run? Eventually, yeah. I could see us ending 100,000 or more 2021, but I don't know. It's just so unpredictable, right? This like I said in my last couple of videos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, some other cryptocurrencies, the potential is just massive, right? That's what I like about this so much as a poor person can stick some money in and just let it sit there for 10 years, right? And you're probably going to be real happy with it. That's not a guarantee, of course, but such a small risk for such a huge reward is what I really like about this. There's things I don't like. I'll talk about that later, but I just don't want to make this video too long. This is different. That's all I can say for sure, right? This is different. Hope you enjoyed this tidbit of info. As always, thanks for watching.